Okay, I'm feeling a little bit good. I'm gonna definitely miss a few plays and whatnot, but this will be the first big one. Even so big to the point that it seems like an actual set too because there's about 5 matches, and it's not like best of 5 or best of anything. It's just us playing against each other because this is what this series is about. It's just like friendly bouts, nothing like too structured or anything like that. So yeah. But alright then, got those two warm-ups out the way with the quick play Ike and then the old Roy versus DK match. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now this will be me against a really good Kirby player that's in that group chat that I mentioned I was in with KG, and he doesn't think he's like all that good, but he probably is like really fucking good to like noobs and like pretty shitty players like me, but his name is Pikafox, and his name will be on the screen too. So yeah, let's get into it. Good little up air string. That's what like Kirby does, and it's weird too because these are old. These are kind of like old matches too, and I've definitely learned to like. I definitely learned to respect Kirby's like spacing, like the main things that he can do a whole lot more, which is weird too because you are definitely going to see me get shit on this entire video, but back to my train of thought, which is weird too because with how I play Lucas, I'm like a very aggressive Lucas, as even like some people might like tell you because I try not to camp like too often unless it's like I'm mixing it up, and oh shit, my bad. And yeah, because I'm more so like in your face for the most part, and that's one thing that you really can do with Kirby because he's a close-up brawler, and he wants to be like in your face and like get those grabs, get those tilts, like like you seen with old boy and shit. And I hate it so much. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, this first one was only a minute and like 17 seconds. Shit, man, this is gonna be a long video, but yeah, man, he absorbed my power and did me nasty with finishing me off with my own freeze power. Um, but yeah, it's like Kirby. Not only is like one of my demons from like way before, but also let me turn this down a little bit in case you hear it in the background. He's one of my coming from like being like really casual. Kirby and like a lot of the heavies like you hear with most like casual people is like some of my demons, but Kirby's like my main demon, and he is a pink puff demon like the boxing ring title card will tell you. But it's been like a weird thing too because I know during like this set in particular I've started like Pikafox like beat me so bad that he helped me to like almost like get up a level 2. Like I got beat down by leveled up 2, in the sense of like it allowed me to really like almost like hone down like my like emotions, like calm down, and even like shake my head. It even just like nod my head and like, oh yeah, he got that. Just like keep moving forward, and also trying to like stay calm throughout like the whole match and the whole endeavor too. And yeah, I tried to give him with a surprise up smash, but he was ready for that and got in just below me with a few mistakes I had. When I think I tried to grab him, they needed a forward smash, took that stock. But yeah, definitely after this set, I got like a massive like headache. It was definitely a huge milestone for your boy. And that's why I say this is even like an old match now, because one thing I'm starting. Yeah, that's it. He's gonna catch me as I'm falling down in my life. But one thing I started to like realize that what I can do off stage is like Lucas, especially when it comes to like charge attacks and like absorbent attacks and shit, is B reverse the PSI magnet of his, so I can so I can yeah, because that's one thing I thought of. Is would be a lot to talk about, but like especially when my back is towards like the edge of the stage, be reverse the magnet and then use like the snake to like get back on ledge, especially if I'm like up high enough. And I tried to like fake out a Pikafox right there, but he caught me just as I was coming back, and I avoided him like that second time through. But and this is really like me learning like a lot of like movement options too, and like avoidance and what is it? I think. Oh shit! This video did that. Yeah, sorry about that because I don't know what happened with my controller, but it got knocked out of like the thing, and I had to like try to fix it real quick, and it took me a while to even like figure it out. But yeah, I hate when that happens with my controller, but you know, and then I eventually figured out how to fix it. So yeah, we're back again. And that's one thing I noticed is like a really bad habit of Pikafox's is he uses the up B like a lot, but I'm not ready for it to absorb that wave that comes after it. And that was a pretty nice thing that I showed in my Lucas montage, the Boy from Nowhere, the very first one that I already uploaded like a month ago, which was missing the first freeze, but then getting the second freeze into killing him with Nice Dog. That was nice. And that's one advice I will give to like other like new players and shit, or low level players, is that take your W's when you can, because I'm still sure that like I lost this match, but you know, with me getting like that double freeze on him, and then even me like slowly like evading around some of his attacks, those were like little like W's in and of itself as well. And don't be like way too hard on yourself. And that's another good W right there. Coming down with a down air. And I don't think I turned that around intentionally. But if it works out, it works out. But with a turned around down smash, I think I did turn it around. And then I tried to get him right there with using my PK Thunder in like a different way to angle it down and trying to like get a little bit of damage on him. And that was a closer match. That was one of the closest matches more than like anything else too. But yeah, I think I was like starting to like lose my nerve a little bit. But I think that was when I was like more so focusing down and trying to like capitalize where he was like messing up in and whatnot. Like it's all part of the process too. And I did have a lot more matches with him against like his Kirby, but those were like the main thing to like want to like get off and shit. But yeah, that like take your little bit of W's like when you can, but like don't hold yourself like, or at least like have that if you are gonna like criticize yourself like afterwards or be hard on yourself afterwards. All right. And this re-recording is brought to you by technical difficulties, and not just the one that happened just now on the screen with the camera like was still for a bit. But I had to re-record this one because the one that I did in the bigger batch, like that I did all in a row, like the video messed up on me, and it's like I wasn't about to like try to sync that up with every individual mess up. Speaking of mess up, while I meant to drift back on to like the ledge and not onto the stage, and this man got me with almost a fully charged Tipper forward smash for Byleth too, so that's definitely a huge mistake that you can't afford. He almost got me again, I'm like, nah man. But yeah, even though we have technical difficulties, we're still getting right back into it. That's actually the thing. I do like fighting Byleth with Lucas especially, because it's kind of interesting to like see like what all I can like really do to like how I can like approach and like get to them and shit. you know. But yeah, as I said in like the recording that you guys won't see or won't hear, this was when Pikafox got tired of just like playing Kirby, because he was playing like a lot of people that day and playing Kirby for like a long ass time. So he thought to give Byleth a try, and he said that even though he's like a dedicated like Kirby main, Byleth was like one of those few characters that like he finds like really interesting. Speaking of interesting and nice, that was good that like I came in there like I think I need to pay attention more, but I think I hit him with a thunder to bring him back into the like on top of the stage, and then he ducked down. I connected my thunder, then blasted him with a rocket to get a nice little first stock from him. That is. Then he got retaliated right back. I really do need to start paying attention. I'm surprised he didn't let that go sooner. And I'm surprised I didn't like grab right there or anything. But that's also one thing I've been trying to like develop as well with like my grind. This is still like an earlier iteration of me, but really just like knowing like being in like each situation, like each interaction, and like seeing exactly like what I can do and shit. And knowing when to like what moves I can use to like capitalize on. That was pretty nice. I'm about to say, yeah, I shouldn't kill myself right there, but that was nice for me to get to catch his, I think, jump with a up smash. I've been trying to do that like a lot recently, and that's one thing I picked up from a Bouts, because I can't do like a lot of the other crazy shit that like he does, but I definitely picked up the more random up smashes just to like catch people off guard. And you see my man made my shit look like a little Skittle right there. I'm like, you ain't getting me with that second smaller one. And he thought he had the match won, but I was like, oh, nope, and nope. I said, that's DI of the gods on that first hit, and then that second hit, I was like, ooh, let me get back. He was just like right out of range for me to spike down to the bottom of the stage, and then I just stayed laying down on the top platform because I couldn't believe it. And I was like, oh shit, I'm still alive. And then I kind of was feeling myself a little bit when I hit him with that freeze. And I was like, am I about to bring this back? Am I about to bring this back? And I almost brought that back. But nah, he got me with a back air and sent me to the left side of the stage. But yeah. And yeah, this one was really only just because Oh, and that has been your re-recorded session. Now on to our regular scheduled programming. I might have to do these on like another recording. Do I want to do that? Not really. Okay, let's go. Now this will probably be like the last one for like the whole day, and hopefully this one doesn't mess up or anything. But this will be the second time I fought against Pikafox's Byleth. Did I die right there? I'm about to say please no, because it's starting to bring back bad memories now. But yeah, at this point I was just like really feeling it too, and it's like, because I was like super focusing on like Lucas mode, and then he switched over to Byleth, and then I started switching over to like Greninja, and that really just like took me out of the loop a little bit, because I don't know, like that whole night, that was like it was a needed night. It was pretty much like a growth kind of night too. It was something else, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. There's a few salvageable moments, but I totally forgot what he hit me with. He took away my first stock pretty handily, and then that was a big, proud, energy pumping moment when I got the roll the roll in on him with the up smash, that sent a good little bit of blood pumping through my body, but I was still just incredibly tired from the earlier fights that we had. But yeah, again, as I get swatted with the tipper forward smash, or the sweet spots forward smash, I still was like trying to like, because this was like another like pushing, leveling up moment where even though you're feeling like all this kind of like shit within you, even from like fighting, this is still like your kind of like breakthrough moments. So that's what I was trying to do. And I thought that Snake right there would be close enough to like leave the gap, but I'm starting to realize like some swords, they're just out of the range of like some tethers. But I noticed with like Lucas's though, his tether is like pretty small. Like he has like bigger ranges than like characters that don't have them, but out of like all tethers, his is like really fucking small. And this is pretty much just like us like being in and out like of an advantage state, trying to like see who gets got by the attack, who goes in and gets got by like attacks first. And right there, I was hoping I would have drifted in just a bit out of like his range for the down smash, but unfortunately he got that, and it was a pretty interesting experience for the most part to like get hit with that. And like that whole session was, it was an experience, definitely. But I'm glad I had that session too, because I was able to get so much better from then on out, and not even like with my mindset too in the moments to like improve and be a lot more technical with it too. So yeah, that was that. 3 matches against his Kirby, and then 2 against his Byleth. I might have to end up recording that second one, or that first Byleth one again, because I'm not sure if you'll see. I'm not sure if that was like the video itself, but or if you guys might see it. But I might just have to re-record it, because if it was just like the video itself like messing up like in the moment, then or like the footage itself, then I might just leave it as it is. But if it was just a video, then I'll have to re-record it. But you'll know that when I do. But alright then, y'all. That's about it for this big recording. It's not even 20 minutes. I've done longer recordings than that, but you know, trying to like commentate and like be in the moment and like get full thoughts out there. But let me know how I did, and I'll see you guys later.